And the first game kicking off the biggest day of college football is Wisconsin LSU in the ReliaQuest Bowl. This is in Tampa, Florida. This is played at noon on Monday on New Year's Day. LSU is a 10-point favorite in this game. Over-under is sitting at 56. Again, this is probably not one of the games you're more looking forward to because, again, the two big boy games at night is what everyone's talking about. But what are we going to do from 12 to 5:30? Got to bet on something. So we're going to give you a quick little analysis of this game. I'm going to start off this one real quick. Opt-outs, I'm seeing quarterback. Yeah, Jaden Daniels is out for LSU. I'm seeing more on their starting cornerbacks. What's his name? Braylon Allen is out for Wisconsin, their running back, and one of their top wide receivers is out. If you look at Wisconsin, so here's the weird thing that Wisconsin did with their opt-outs. They cut them off the ESPN list. They're no longer on the team. So, like, if you look at the opt-outs, like if you don't know Braylon Allen, obviously we know him, we're Big Ten guys, but you wouldn't see him on there and you're like, oh, Braylon Allen opt-out. Where's he on the depth chart? You don't see him. They kept him off the team. So I don't know if that's Fickle being pissed off or what, but weird move. But anyways, love Wisconsin in this game. I'm going to take them on the +10. I think Wisconsin might win it outright. I also love the over in this game at 56. Simple and only reason is Tanner Mordecai came to Wisconsin to try to do something special. It's his sixth year. He's one of like four guys in college football doing their sixth year of football because of that COVID year. This is his last game. He had a very disappointing season. He was a NFL hopeful. He still probably get picked up, but probably a free agent, maybe a late rounder. This is his last shot. This against a solid LSU opponent. I'm for sure taking Wisconsin at the +10, and I think they're gonna run it up. Their offense has been stagnant. They don't look good, this Wisconsin team, but I know it's a different scenario. But if you remember Rich Rod's final game against Florida, Lloyd Carr's final game against Florida, he opened up the whole playbook, didn't care. Michigan looked the best he ever did. I think Wisconsin kind of has the same thing. They had a terrible season, 7-5. In one of the easiest divisions in Power 5 football, the Big Ten West, absolute joke. And they went 7-5. So I think Fickle and the team and whatever, like they have nothing to lose. I think they're just going to go balls out. I think Tanner Mordecai is going to go 4 touchdowns, 350 yards. So I like Wisconsin quite a bit, like the over. Might sprinkle Wisconsin on the money line.
I agree. I like Wisconsin quite a bit here. First of all, how did they get this game? It doesn't make a ton of sense. Yes, they have a good name behind their program, but yeah, 7-5. I mean, everything you just said. They're in a terrible division, in a honestly pretty terrible conference. Could only manage 7 wins, and somehow are playing LSU, who looked like one of the top teams down the stretch, despite a couple losses. But yeah, I like that Wisconsin just said, nope, if you're not playing in the bowl game, you're done. That tells me that Fickle is with his guys who are there for him. They're riding. I think they're motivated. Yeah, that's a huge bet on indicator for me right there. So I think we're going to see a big effort from Wisconsin. They're going to want to end their year good. They don't want to end with a 7-6 New Year's Day loss. I just think that'd leave a bad taste in their mouth. So yeah, I like Mordecai coming back for his last game, like you mentioned. LSU, I mean, they probably had higher hopes coming into the year before losing week 1 to Florida State. It was all kind of not downhill from there, but their expectations changed from there. So I just think they probably wish they were playing in a more meaningful bowl game against a better team. I think we see high effort from Wisconsin. So I think 10 points is too many in this one. Also seeing LSU looks to be the public team. Line has come down half a point. It was 10.5 down to 10, what I'm seeing. So a little bit of sharp money on Wisconsin, I think.
Yeah, and LSU's kind of like that Ole Miss team we were talking about in the SEC. Just they were there when they had Joe Burrow, but before Joe Burrow, they were kind of the 3rd or 4th best SEC team. After Joe Burrow, 3rd or 4th best SEC teams. Like they haven't made that hump, and they've made it once, which is more than Michigan and a bunch of other programs can say. But I just think this season's whatever. It's meh. So Brian Kelly's also I've seen him shop around jobs. I'm hearing rumors. So I don't know. I just don't think he's bought in. I don't think the players are bought in. I'm just gonna go with Wisconsin. Why is a 7-5 team? I don't know. This feels like this should be a 2-touchdown dog at least. So I think Wisconsin. I don't know what they are in the money line, but I think it might be worth a sprinkle. But good game to start off our Saturday. We have 2 more games before the college football playoff games. Make sure you check those out. We will have those on our YouTube page. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. We appreciate it. If these lines change by the time kickoff happens, just leave us a comment and let us know if you still would bet that, and we would get it back, answer back to you. But we appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in a couple hours.
You better start listening to the Better in Green podcast. You will not regret it. Trust me, trust me, trust me. And hey, I'm Dean Blandino.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Better in Green, eh? To Better in Green, eh? To Better in Green, eh? Listen in and cash out. That's what it's all about. Come on, let's make cash now. We always on spot and we cover all spots from the bottom to the top, hey. Shout out to Ethan, shout out to Wyatt, shout out to Ben. Welcome, welcome to our podcast, Better in Green.